Don't get sidetracked by all the glitz and glamour of the bee. Spelling well is its own reward.
What was that about?
Well, your Uncle Niles has a painful history with spelling bees.
Really? Was he any good?
One of the best to ever compete.
Better than you, Dad?
Son, as good as I was, my spelling couldn't compare with Niles's. He was...
Some people thought he wasn't ready, that it was a mistake to bring him up to the show right out of elementary school, but he made it all the way to the last word.
What happened?
He didn't even try to spell it. He just stood there for a moment, then turned and walked off stage.
He was immediately disqualified, and he never competed again.
Never?
Sure, he'd spell now and again. But only to help you out. And you had to really need it, because he could spot a setup a mile away.
Wow, sounds to me like he choked.
Joked. Or was he the victim of an elaborate conspiracy?
Really?
Well, I thought I heard him coming down the hall. He choked.
I was a little younger than you. Been winning numerous competitions, but I was obsessed with one thing and one thing only, the national championship. And the time finally came, and there I was, standing on that stage, waiting for the judge to say the final word. And suddenly it happened. It all clicked. All the rules, I before E, assimilations, etymologies, they all became one. And then became nothing. In that moment, I realized there was no word I couldn't spell. Competitions didn't matter anymore, because I was one with the higher truth, that is spelling. So when the judge said that last word, I simply walked away.
Didn't you care what people said?
Oh, people said a lot of things that weren't true. He didn't know the word. He was scared. Mafia this. No, didn't bother me, because they couldn't take away what I knew in my heart. You know how to spell. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks.
Frasier has left the building.